Welcome to Adorable Corner, where sensible reigns. It is our promise to keep you informed and entertained with all that makes sense. Do subscribe to this channel and like our videos always.
When you hear that intro and the instrumental that follows, of course you know it's another time for you and me. Another precious time for you to add more to the knowledge you have in times of technology. It's your own tonight, Ahmed Emmanuel, welcoming you to another time for us to acquire a new technological knowledge, another period for us to enjoy a nice tutorial from the stable of your favorite channel, Adorable's Corner, where everything that has sense in it reigns. Today we want to learn how you can do some editing of your popular screen reader. I'm not talking about JAWS, but I'm talking about NVDA. And when I'm talking about editing, I want to talk about how you can edit the sound of your NVDA. You might be thinking it's not possible. It is possible for you to change all of the sounds that you have in NVDA and put in your own favorite sounds that you like to use. Trust me, I'll always bring you all of this content that will make life easier for you when it comes to technology. So, I have with me here my HP laptop, and NVDA latest version is currently running on it, but right now I'm using JAWS. I'm not going to have my NVDA launched right now, but I will still launch it, and I want you to take note of whatever I'll be doing. First, let me talk about the prerequisites you should have to make this possible. 1. Get any sound of your choice. Just get a collection of sounds that you want to use. 2. You need a media converter. Audio converter will do. And if you have an application that can convert both, fine, but audio converter will do. If you have this prerequisite, then you are good to go. I'm going to launch my NVDA, and I want you to take note of that default sound that comes up when you launch your NVDA. Right now, I am using JAWS, but still I'm going to launch my NVDA. So let's go ahead and launch it.
Alt Control N.
Let's see.
Taskbar. Loading NVDA. Please wait. Taskbar.
When you launch NVDA, that sound comes up, and I'm sure you heard it. Da-da-da-da. That's the sound. For the purpose of this training, I'm just going to be editing two sounds. I'm going to edit the startup sound and the exit sound. So if I decide to exit my NVDA by just pressing NVDA plus letter Q, you see that the default sound will pop up. So let's try that.
Exit NVDA dialog. What would you enter? JAWS Professional.
So that's it. NVDA is gone, and you can hear that sound. Alright. For the purpose of the interaction of the JAWS, I'm going to unload JAWS and do
JAWS
that
Professional.
again.
To all F4. Which enter. RTLS 5 wait dial.
So I have my JAWS unloaded. I'm going to launch NVDA again. That's the sound I want you to notice. I'll go right ahead to exit.
Exit NVDA dialog.
That's the exiting sound. Let's say you don't want this sound. How can you change it? The trick is simple. It might be a bit technical, but it's simple. So let's start it. Let me bring on my JAWS.
JAWS Professional.
Alright, like I said, you need to get any sound at all you want to use. Just get any sound, the sound that you like, and you just go ahead to convert it into WAV file. That's WAV, and we'll now start the editing. So I have my collection of sounds for NVDA in my music folder. I'm going to go there.
Search box edit. M-U-N-I-C. Group music. Add. Press right to music. File folder in 23480. Press right to switch free. Enter. File Explorer.
Alright, I'm in my music folder. Let me press N for NVDA.
NVDA sounds.
You can hear that. NVDA sounds. I'll press enter to open it.
Enter. Shell folder view. Items view list box. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
I have two sounds here. The first one is happytone.org. This is an OGG file. I'll scroll down.
Ladder.org.
That's ladder. So I'm going to play the first one by
Happytone.org.
pressing enter on it so that you have a feel of that sound.
Enter. Happytone-VL.
That's it. So let me play it again.
Happytone-VLC. VLC Media.
That's the
VLC
first
Media
sound.
Player. All F4.
So right now let's go to the second one.
Ladder.org. Enter. VLC Media Player. VLC Media.
I'll play that again.
Space. Ladder-VLC Media Player. Space. Space. VLC Media. Space. Ladder-VLC Media. VLC Media. All F4.
So these are the
NVDA
sounds that I'm going
Item.
to be using. I'll change the startup sound and the exit sound. The first step is to convert the sound to a WAV file, or let me just call it the second step, because the first step is you getting the file you want to use, and the second step is the conversion.
All F4.
So I have Total Audio Converter installed, and I'm going to go to my desktop to launch it via the icon.
Windows T. Folder T. This PC dash shortcut. 10 of 23. T. Total Audio MP3 Converter for.
Should in case you don't know how to use the Total Audio Converter, I'm going to launch it and let's see how to use it together.
Enter. Add files button. To add.
I'm going to press the spacebar on Add File button so that I can load the file I want to convert.
Space. Open
I'll
dialog.
press my right arrow or the tab key to retrieve it.
Open button. Up and. Toolbar alt. Search box edit. Items view list box. To move to an item, press the control close. Tree view. Music close. 5 of 9.
So music is closed. I'm going to press enter to expand
Enter.
and press my tab key once.
Shell folder view. Explorer pane. Folder layout.
I'm in the music main folder, but I'm going to locate the subfolder, which is the NVDA sound,
N. News underline room underline N. NVDA sounds.
and press enter on it.
Enter. Shell folder view. Shell folder view. Explorer pane. Folder layout pane. Shell folder view. Items view multi-select list box. Not selected happytone.org. 1 of 2. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
The first one is Happy Tone and the second one
Ladder
is
dot.
that's it. So what I'm going to do is to select all of these files. I'm going to press Ctrl A. I want to convert them
Ladder dot.
at once.
Header. File name colon edit combo. Quote ladder dot quote happy tone dot quote. To
You
set
can
the
see
value
that the two files has been highlighted, so I'm going to open it.
Button. Space. Pressed. List 1 list view. Not selected happy tone dot 001441100 Hz 160 kbps stereo. 1 of 2.
Alright. I'll press my tab key to select the format I want to use.
Add fold, remove all, convert button. Convert to 1 button. To activate, press spacebar. Combo box. To off. 26 of 29. To
Good.
change the selection, use the arrow keys.
Hear that again.
Convert to combo box. To off. 26 of 29. To change the selection, use the...
Good. So this is where you select the format you want to convert it to. And luckily for me, it's on WAV. So if it is not there, you have to use your up or down arrow to select the format. Let me do that.
To off. 26 of 29.
So I'm on WAV, W-A-V. So I press Shift Tab to go back to convert button.
Convert button. To activate, press spacebar.
And press my spacebar for the conversion to begin, just as I've been instructed.
Space. Dialog. C:\users /23480 /music /. Cancel button. To activate, press spacebar. 49%. Convert button. To activate, press spacebar. Alt plus C. Items view multi-select list box. Ladder.WAV. 12 of 14. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
Here we go. The conversion has been done. So let me check the output results.
Ladder.WAV. HappyTone.WAV.
So that's it. We have ladder.wav, then happytone.wav instead of hog. I'm going to close this application and go to my music so that I can do some editing.
Alt F4. Total audio MP3 converter dialog. Convert button. To active Alt F4. RTLS 5-wave dialog. To navigate, use JAWS Professional. To move. Alright,
for me, anything I convert through this application, the output folder is music. So I'll go there to get my output result.
Search box edit. M-U-S-I-C. Group music. Find results in folders. Music. File folder and enter. File explorer.
So I'm in music right now. I'm going to locate the files I have converted.
Tuning and basic compute cannot chat creep down final happy ladder.wav happytone.wav.
So this is
ladder,
happytone. This is
ladder.wav.
Let's play ladder.
Enter. Ladder.wav-VLC media player.
That's ladder.
Alt F4. Music.
Let's play
happytone.wav. Enter. Happytone.wav-VLC media player. Alt F4. Music. Items view multi.
Now, the next step is we have to rename this file. But I'm sure you want to ask me why renaming them. I'm going to answer that question by going into the NVDA folder, and that's what I'm going to do right now. Let's go to where we are going to do the major editing. That will answer the question of the changing of name that we are going to be doing here. Because for you to successfully change that sound, you need to access a folder in the program file of NVDA. So let's go to this PC.
Search box edit. Type in tab AS this PC. Add enter. File explorer. Items view list box. To move to an item, press the arrow keys. Items view multi-select list box. Folders expanded. Not selected 3D objects. 1 of 10.
So you go to your hard disk. In my case, if I press W, it will open my Windows hard disk.
W. Devices and drives expanded. Windows left paren C: right paren. 19% 377.
Then you press enter.
Enter. This PC. Items.
If you are using 32-bit system, you look for program files. But in my case, I'm using 64 bits. I'm going to look for program file x86. by pressing letter P.
P. Perf logs. P. Program files. P. Program files left paren x86 right paren.
That's it. I'll press enter to open this folder.
Enter. Shell folder view.
Let me warn that you have to be very careful here because you are accessing the program file of an application. If you make any mistake, it will be too bad because it's going to affect how that application will run. And this Windows folder is one delicate folder. You have to be very, very careful. If you don't know what you want to do, please do not go there. So I have my program file x86 open. The next thing I'm going to do is to press N to hear NVDA.
NVDA.
And I'll press enter to open it.
Enter. Shell folder view. Items view list box.
Okay, I haven't done that. The next thing is to press W until you hear wave.
W. Waves.
Waves. That's it. That's the folder that contains all of the sounds that we have in NVDA. So I'm going to open it and let's just explore the sounds that we have in there.
Enter. NVDA. Items view multi-select list box.
So let me read with my up and down arrow.
Error.wav. Browse mode.wav.
The first one is browse mode.wav.
Error.wav.
Arrow.wav.
Error.wav.
Error.wav.
Exit.wav.
Exit.
Focus mode.wav.
Focus mode.
Start.wav.
Starts.
Suggestions close.wav.
Suggestion close.
Suggestions open.wav.
Suggestion open.
Text error.wav.
Text error. So those are the sounds that we have. And all of these sounds, you can play them by simply pressing enter.
Start.wav.
I'm going to press enter on the start.wav and let's see what we have.
Enter. Start.wav-VLC media player.
So that's the sound that plays when you launch NVDA. That's why it is called start.wav. Let me close it and play another one.
Start. Focus mode. Exit.wav.
Exit. Let's play it.
Enter. VLC media.
So that's the sound when you exit your NVDA. Alright. Let me close it.
4. Waves. Items view multi-select list box.
So what we are going to do right now is to rename the sound that we have converted according to the edit we want to do here. So let me go back to music.
Music. To move to an item, press find happy tone ladder.wav.
Don't forget, I said I want to use this ladder.wav for the startup tone. So I'm going to rename it to start.wav. I'll press F2 to activate the renaming menu.
F2. Edit. Ladder.wav. Type in text.
I'm going to read character by character.
L. A. D. D. E. R. Period. W. Period. W. Period.
Okay, you are going to make sure that your cursor will be on this full stop that my JAWS is calling period, and press your backspace to delete all of the letters at the back.
R. E. D. D. A. L.
Good. All has been deleted. So I'm going to type start with no capital letter. With no capital letter. Please do not start with capital letter. If you start with capital letter, NVDA will not recognize the sound, and that will cause problem.
S. T. A. R. T.
So let's check it.
S. S. T. A. R. T. Period. W. A. P.
That's it. Start.wav. So I'll press enter on it.
Enter. Items view multi-select list box. Ladder.wav. 12 of 14. To move to an item. Power. Start.wav.
That's it. That's the rename. So I'm going to change the happy tone.
H. Happy tone.wav.
Good. I'll change that to exit.wav. Let's go.
F2. Edit. Happy tone.wav. H. A. P. P. Y. T. O. N. E. Period. W. A. W. Period. W. Period.
So you just make sure that your cursor is on the full stop before the extension. The extension is WAV. So just make sure your cursor is on the period. If you scroll with your left and right arrow to read character by character, once your cursor or your arrows on period, just press the backspace to delete all of the letters. So everything has been deleted. I'm going to type exit without capital letter. E-X-I-T. Let's see.
X-E-X-I-T period W-A-V.
Let's read it.
Exit.wav.
Exit.wav. I'm going to press enter to effect the change.
Enter. Items view multi-select list box. Happytone.wav. 11 of 14.
Alright, that's done. The next step now is to edit the sound. That's to replace the sound with this one you have created. So let's go. I'm going to copy the stats.wav first.
Copied selection to clipboard.
And go to my NVDA folder, the waves
to move to an item,
folder.
press the arrow keys. Exit.wav.
I'm going to try to paste it, and I want you to listen to what will happen. Something will happen here. I want you to listen very well and get it.
Paste it from clipboard. Replace or skip files. Replace or skip files. Copying one item from music to waves dash interrupted dash 0% complete. The destination already has a file named quote start.wav quote. Replace the file in the destination button. To activate, press spacebar.
Now you are being told that the destination folder already contain a file, of this nature. So you have copy and replace button. You press spacebar to replace the file in the destination with this one.
Space. Copying one item from music to waves dash 0% complete. Pause the operation checkbox not checked. To check, press spacebar. Continue with automatic administrator rights button. To activate, press spacebar.
That's another prompt. Continue with administrator's rights. You are going to press the spacebar again if you are the administrator of that computer.
Space. Pause the operation checkbox not checked. To check, press spacebar. Not checked, unavailable. Unavailable. Start.wav. Items view multi-select list box.
Alright, that has been done. So I'll go back to the music folder.
Music. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
And look for exit.wav.
Exit.wav.
Okay, I'm there now. I'm going to copy it with Ctrl+C.
Copied selection to clipboard.
I'll move back to the waves.
Waves. To move to an item.
And paste it therein.
Paste it from clipboard. Replace or skip files. Replace or...
Yes, I'm replacing by pressing spacebar.
Space. Copying one item from music to waves dash 0% complete. Pause the operation checkbox not checked. To check, press spacebar. Continue with automatic administrator rights button. To activate, press space.
I will also want to do that as I am the sole administrator of this PC. If you are not even the administrator, just press the spacebar. If the computer is not protected, of course, you are going to have your way.
Space. Pause the operation checkbox not checked. To check, press spacebar. Not checked, unavailable. Waves. Items view multi-select list box. Not selected, start.wav. 5 of 8. To move to an item, press the arrow keys. Exit.wav.
Let me go right ahead to confirm that the sounds has been pasted. Let's try that.
Yes. Start.wav.
And
B. Error.wav. B. Exit.wav.
Exit.wav. So I have been able to paste the two sounds. I'm going to close this folder completely.
Alt F4. Music. File tab
And
button drop
close the
down grid
music
has
folder
Alt
too.
F4. JAWS Professional.
So the next thing I'm going
JAWS
to do,
Professional.
I want to try as much as possible to keep any interruption away. Let
JAWS
me
Professional.
unload
To
my
move to Alt
JAWS.
F4. With JAWS enter. RTLS5 wait time.
And let's go to NVDA so that you can notice the change.
Taskbar.
That's NVDA. You can see that the sound is totally different from what you have as default. So I'm going to try to exit and you can notice the sound. So
Exit NVDA dialog. What would you like to do combo?
that's it. NVDA is gone. I'm sure you can see how easy and how technical it is to also have it done. So that's to tell you that technology gives you the power to do anything. Just think of it and imagine the possibility. Just try something. You never can tell if it will be possible. If you try it and you're able to succeed, good. If you try it today and you make a mistake, or you make mistakes, don't be tired of trying. Just keep trying. One day you'll get it right, and that's how people who are brave, that's how they learn. Alright, till I see you some other time with another interesting tutorial. Just continue to be safe at this period of COVID-19 everywhere in the world. Be safe. I'll see you some other time. Thank you for your precious time watching and listening. We value your comment on our videos. For questions and concerns, please call +234 806160 9134 or send a mail to emmanueljunaidh@gmail.com. EMANUELJUNAIDH@gmail.com. Catch you on the next video. Cheers.